Is Crumb back? I don't even know if Crumb's back, but he's been gone for like 20 minutes. So
No, I'm here, but yeah, it was not
Nice,
20
eh?
minutes. Okay, go fucking lie.
You got here at 7:03 and you immediately left for
That was maybe
Nuggets.
5. That was maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been there for like 5 minutes.
He'll be back.
You ain't say a word in 5 minutes.
I'm eating.
Okay, man.
Right. Marking this ball really hard. No problems yet. Okay, why did I say that? I think, okay, obviously, I think one of you did not know we were going coast.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I don't know how many times we've played this map before.
We called it, and I just didn't do the right
We
thing.
were planning to walk main, then we saw the far and the ball, so we decided to go coast. Just to
Yeah.
point.
I feel like Zarya comp should go coast, like, anyways, right?
If you're gonna play without a hit scan, I probably would, just because we can't really poke in this area at all. Like, I'd rather get the point. But I think once you get to this position, like, fighting the ball for so long is probably not what I want to do, actually. Like, I would fight ball until he uses his cooldowns, and then when he's out, he's out. And this is one of the trickier parts of this comp, is, like, knowing when to leave people alone. I would say here, like, when he rolls through you guys, he uses his shields and he's out, then he's out, right? Like, this is when I would be looking for to help my Genji. And if we can push these people away, we can actually like fight like 5v3 or 5v2 or whatever. But as long as the Pharah just keeps shooting shots across this whole time, like, it's really difficult. So it's mostly just about balancing this. Like, when he's out, you know, then we look around here for a second, we shoot these people. If you see they're this far, you think this is not a problem, then we can go back to doing this, right? Whatever, fight these people or fight the ball again. But, like, just kind of juggling this all the time. I can tell, like, all of you are just looking at the ball the whole time.
The objective is now active.
The Tracer gets in, the Lucio gets in. But this might have gone a little easier if we had gotten to coast earlier, so maybe we'll look into it too much, maybe. Oh, he's doing the hanging technique. It's the classic. What I would do too on your retake, like, almost anytime you're gonna retake into a comp like this, the ball and the Tracer are gonna set up to try and hit your rotation. So before anyone steps out of here, I want to first see if we can scout for where the ball and the Tracer are. And, like, this could just be your Lucio and your Genji. Like, they can climb over this kind of thingy or whatever, or, like, just peek from under here or something. See if we can find them. Like, here, someone's gonna hide in this room probably. Like, these are the spots I would check before anybody actually steps out. Let me see how we do it. We saw Pog. I think that's fine. You guys are a little deep before everybody else has walked up, but they're backing up. Ball's out. Okay, this guy is looking trolling so bad. I gotta get a POV on this. I think this retake was not bad. You guys went out a little bit early. Like, this is the right angle to make. I like that you guys did this, but our hog is still in spawn as you guys are walking out. Like, if they were smart, they would have fought you guys really hard. So I would just make sure, like, look around behind you, make sure if we time this going in here with our hog walking out, then this guy will slam the hog and you guys will be free to, like, actually do whatever. So just make sure we don't go too early, but it is the right thing to do. Like, I like the way you guys played it. And then Tyler, oh my, okay. Okay, yeah, but one of the things I like about this fight, like, and this is kind of the same thing as first fight, like, the easiest way to actually kill divers is to zone their team away. So, like, the reason I said this is the right thing to do for you guys is, like, if you can make the Pharah, the Tracer, back up or, like, zone the supports away from the ball, then it actually becomes easy to turn the ball. Like, this is what I want you guys to do first fight. Like, if we have a lot of time, like, try to make sure this Pharah zones away. Like my Genji can go on the Pharah, someone else go on the Tracer, Lucio. Just push everyone away from the ball as much as we can. Then it actually becomes easy to turn him. Maybe it shouldn't be this easy. Like, this guy's literally just drunk driving, but it will be easier. Like, these people all being backed up is really, really nice. Like, now we just turn around. This is great. Just look for the people in our space. I love that you guys didn't push this also. Like, if they're scared, just let them be scared and then turn around. Clear our space. This guy dies. Great job. Just need to go point. As long as no one does anything crazy. Nice. So now defending the retake, it's kind of the same thing. Like this ball and this tracer are gonna try to set up. We want to like make it difficult for them to set up. Like I don't want to really let them get past here or past here or past here, right? Like these are our this is our space. And I also want to make sure like if they set up way behind us, for example, like you guys are here, right? If the ball gets all the way around here, I don't need to turn around for him. If his team is closer than he is, then push his team away first and then actually turn the ball in that mid fight. So like just keep your eyes on these kind of things. Now we see the ball tracer setting up. We don't have to do anything yet. This is a good spot for you to be. Good job. Right, so now we see that the ball's way closer than the rest of his team. I wouldn't hate fighting the ball here. Right, now he's out. Now we look at the other people. Push on point. Nice hook. All dies again. That's actually crazy. I mostly like this fight. Like this this ball is like really trolling. Like it won't be this easy most of the time. I think the only slight thing I would add is like in this kind of matchup, it's really important. Excuse me. Like the first spot that they go when you mark them to look to the other locations, right? So you mark the ball here first. This was good. This is like, yeah, are Genji's in the right spot? Or was it? You're here? Yeah. So this is great. Actually, maybe it was even earlier than this. Like, where's the first time the ball splits? Was this, right? So when you see them left and you shoot them, you know now that, like, we're going to force them out. They're going to go to this side. And nobody was watching this side, and the Pharah almost slipped through. Luckily, he was, like, kind of scared, and so he didn't actually do it. But when you do this, you see the ball's left, and you see, like, the tracer leaves. Like, you see this, the tracer actually left. Then that's just, like, make that call. Like, hey, someone watch right? Because I just want to make sure, obviously, main is super obvious. Nobody can really, like, he's going to have to triple blink in here. This sucks. But I want to make sure nobody slips through here now. And this was, like, a little bit, like, just my Lucio or something can watch this. Or depending on what DPS or tank, like, you guys, but someone needs to watch this. Because this guy almost slipped through. Luckily, he's just, like, he's just missing or something. Yeah, he's just missing 3 shots on you. Now he's back. He's scared for no reason. Like, if this guy had actually slipped through, he has barrage, this would have been really dangerous. But I like this marking. This was really good. Everyone on point's doing a good job. That's the kind of thing that, like, once we get to playing better teams, like, that's going to start making a difference. Right here, we just get the kill ball because the first marking was really good.
Gotcha. And the with the comp that we have, you said that on that right side where the Pharah could get through, you would want Lucio to do that because we have Reaper and Hog or something. Or...
Yeah, I probably would, just because here, like, the natural thing to do is probably just like Hog and Reaper watch these, and then like my Lucio has to go here, and my Kiri just heals people, like something like that. If you were like Tracer or Torb or something, then I'd want you to be here, and then my Hog and my Lucio goes like with my Genji or something.
Right.
And he can move around side to side wherever he wants, like, but someone needs to do it.
Gotcha.
He didn't kill you off that hook, which is crazy. They rush. We beat to go back in. So there's a couple things here. Let me see how this goes before I start talking about it. We might be able to still win with these ults. Oh, yeah, got it fed. Okay, so this fight is really important to me because these big ult fights, the way that you set up for these fights is the biggest difference maker in whether it's actually going to work or not. Like, obviously we have Beaten Blade. Like, the only plan we can make here is to use Beaten Blade, and whether you want to like let them in to where whatever, like what you guys did, it makes sense. Let the Hog walk up to here. I don't want to be blading this or this on this type of comp because like it's just not good for my tank. If I had a tank that can like fight the chill card, then maybe. But here, since I know like I want to let my Hog play for hook, I want to let them in a little bit. I want to beat Blade combo probably, because if we're gonna let them go first, like with Barrage or Rush, like we need to use 2 ults probably, because that means we're gonna be fighting in their rush, unless we can just like full kite, right? But that's gonna be really hard because then you let the Pharah set up. So I would plan to combo. If you want to let them in, they get to go first. We need to use 2 ults. And so if we're gonna combo, I want to think about where we're gonna get when we use our beat. Like when we let them in here, they're gonna rush. We're gonna give a little space, like 1 corner of space. Actually, like the way you played the very first part of this is good. Like, let me watch here. All right, so let them in. They rush. We give 1 corner of space. because this lets us hide and it baits them in here, right? So now we're on top of us. But if I could have my Genji anywhere for this blade, where would you want to be?
Right.
Actually, this is like not a trick question. Like, you can anyone can speak up.
Like, I mean, you just
Maybe on like the left side from whatever we're
yeah,
looking.
like if I want my Genji to be able to dash like up into here into this space. Because if my Genji gets a beat and he gets onto these people, one will make their beat really hard. We might Ajax him. And two, it's just like this is just a way better spot for him to be, right? So this like is difficult to me. When you guys are gonna let people in, think about a spot where you get to keep some of your space in this. Like, so the way I would have wanted to do this, if you're gonna let them in, for the person that has the ult, and if we were planning to beat Reaper ult, it would be you, right? And if we're planning to beat whoever's ult it is, right? You need to think about setting up your ult as we start to let them in. Like, you should develop some kind of angle here or something. And then this would be like a really, really nice blade. If as we're letting them in, like, obviously you got hooked, so this is like a little tricky for you. You went, but just like climb over this wall or something, right? And then we 3, 2, 1 beat. You get to dash up, and then we kill this guy. But something like that. Like, I wanna set up that ult and really make it like punish these backliners as they walk through this kind of space. Because this makes our blade hard here, and without that blade, we get pushed to the backup point. Our Genji gets traded out, and like we try to turn this. Like, I don't hate trying to turn this, but it was a little obvious, and he catches you.
yeah.
Yeah, the very short version of that fight is like, if we're gonna let them in, which I think you should have let them in, try to make angles as you're letting them in, right? So like, their tank's gonna push, our tank has to back up, obviously, but as our tank backs up, our DPS should be kind of making some angles because we are gonna push back in, and when we push back in, those angles should be like a really nice pinch formation for us,
Okay.
especially if you're the people with the ults.
And so to set that up, would we be like, to set that up, we would know we were in a situation like this where they have a ton of ults and we do too, and we would like, so we would let them in a little bit with some of their ults, and then like go in with our combo as they do that, or what?
Yeah, like I would have like let them press one ult first, like let them rush or let them whatever it's gonna be, let them beat, and then the way that you guys gave like one corner space, this is great, just to make sure you don't actually die to this rush or whatever. So like keep that spacing, let them use an ult. If they don't ever use an ult, then just make them touch point, and it sucks, right? But you still need to make the angles, like wherever you're gonna let them into. Here, if you let them in here, we need to make our angle here, right? If you're gonna let them touch point, it's a little bit easier because you might be able to just like the angle on point might be enough from these doors or something. But
I getcha.
think about where exactly you're gonna let them in, and like wherever you are letting them to, like get to, like here, then you need to have an angle on that spot as we're using our beat and our blade.
Gotcha. It's kind of like a
Some
ball. It's
comps-
kind of like a ball hit.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Like,
Hey, we
some
let them in
comps
here,
you
and
can
then we
do it
hit
in a
them when they're right
different spot.
here.
Like here, because it's a ground tank, like your ground tank kind of has to give some space first as they push in. If you weren't on a ground tank though, then we could do something like my dive tank can hide up here, and we can do this as they're coming out of this room or come out of this room, right? And then this is like, it's actually a little bit easier in those comps.
Gotcha.
Nice hook. Now, I will say in this fight, if we are ever like 80, and I don't remember what kind of rule we had last semester, but if you're ever like 80 to an important ult, just farm it, especially this ult. Like, you can farm it from here. You can try to go to point if you want, but if you fight this too early without having rush, it's going to be really awkward.
I do try to put an effort to farm rushes.
Yeah. Like, it shouldn't just be you, like it should be our whole team. Like, if we make that call that we're 80, like we can even just stay here, right? Like just poke here, because when we start to rotate, people are gonna get caught out. Like here, our Sarge is gonna get caught out, or they can hit our rotate with an ult before we have the ult to match, and now things are gonna get tricky. Like, our Sarge is gonna die and spawn. They are whole hogging, and we just got rushed, right? So we can't really rush here. Like, I would rather we see we're coming back like 85, just farm it in here before anyone tries to rotate, and then just farm it off our hog, like it should be easy, and then there's no chance that we get caught out before we actually get that rush.
Team kill.
Hooked. Oh, Okay, gigantic hole.
That was nice.
Hey,
Dude,
bang!
Let me see. Let me see something.
Yeah, can we get a highlight on this guy? Like, can we get a?
I'm not gonna lie, I
What
literally
wanna see
like
is,
TP'd in when my
did we give support resources to him? Did he get this Suzu? Wait, where did your Suzu go?
I think I tried to Suzu or Roadhog, but he was around the corner.
Hmm. Yeah, this is like one of those fights, for example, like when we have the Reaper roll, I want the amp and I want the Suzu to both go to my Reaper. And we're hard healing him, so this is good. This is like we're halfway there. It's not barrage.
I'm not gonna lie, I literally just saw the hog use hook and was like, you know what, I'm going in.
Yeah, you should go when you can go. But this is one of those fights where we're tabbing, and like because we see my Reaper has ult, like I want you guys to be thinking like give everything we can to our Reaper. Because I think this guy just didn't barrage you. What was he barraging? Oh, yeah, he just doesn't care about you. If he had barraged you, he would have just killed you straight up. So like this is where it's a good play.
I think we do chase here. Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah, this guy was up way too early. Forced the rush really early. Nice job. Nice hook. They're down one and no rush. Forcing this rush here, by the way, was really, really nice. That's going to like be the big deciding factor. If they had got to just rush on point, this would be over.
I think even in the moment we were like, that was really nice.
Yeah. Just clean these up. Nice. Nice. It's a little tricky, but we got there.
Yep.
We made them swap hog too. It's pretty funny.
Eli's hit his head rent free.
5, 4, 3, 2.
This map
Alright,
does
we go
not
back
go
to
as
Desert
well.
Reaper.
Yeah.
I will say their comp like kind of soft counters yours. Nice kill in the backline. Yeah, like this is tricky. Like if you want to play Reaper Cas with this comp, I would go like Ram or something. And just play as strong of a front line as you can. Sorry is fine too. Mei is fun. So now we should be in mostly a skill matchup. I hate spectating this point so much. Fighting the Tracer a little bit. Okay, so there's some tricky stuff going on already. Let me watch the fight first and see how it goes. Okay. Okay, so this was... There was some good and some bad. When we do the first part of a retake, I think we said this last time too, but usually the first thing I want to do is fight the angle. And I see my Lucio is doing this here already, but if my Zarya can just chill for a second, then we could take more people to like really fight this angle. And this guy's like super greedy. Like I really don't like that we're kind of fighting both fronts at the same time, which is almost always difficult. Like I think we got kind of lucky that our Lucio is just kind of piecing up this Tracer 1v1. Like this usually shouldn't happen.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know it.
like this honestly should not usually happen. Like 6 damage Tracer should, especially with the Lucio nerf with 20 damage, like Tracer should just kind of eat this guy alive. But we dunked on him, luckily, which is like this worked because of that. If we hadn't like just outplayed this guy really hard 1v1, he would have been eating us alive right now.
So wait, question.
Like just chill here. Oh, sorry.
So when someone's on the angle like that and we're trying to force them out, you're saying the people in the front should not fight while we're clearing that?
Yeah, like you can poke. There's nothing wrong with poking, but like I would really not want to use my CDs here. Like if
Okay.
it can be avoided while we're
Gotcha.
doing this. And then if we look at the angle and then he blinks out, whatever, then we can go. That's totally fine. Like you don't need to like fight him. You don't need to force a recall, whatever. But like I want to at least know where he is. And I want to make sure that we're not stretching too thin. Because like if my Lucio's here, we don't have speed. That makes everything way harder. And if he's not here, then the Tracer kills all of us. And that makes everything way harder too. So like I just want to make sure like we put our resources here first, then he'll leave or we'll kill him, you know, or something. Or maybe he's just not even here. And then if he's not here, then give up on it. Okay, now we can go forward. And then we can do this.
Gotcha.
Um,
Because I think I use Wraith while they're fighting Tracer and then I don't have it here.
Yeah, that was why I was kind of worried. Like we kind of use our bubble, 2 of our bubbles, and our Wraith, and some of our Mei CDs. Like we use our block, and now like our Lucio's back with us to like really do this like frontline CD trade, and we don't have any of our CDs, and the Tracer's still in here. So it's like this is kind of like where a lot of the trickiness happened. Now I do think we used our CDs pretty well on the front line, which is why I was saying there's some good, some bad. Like, what you guys do up here is that like you guys do a fine CD trade. Like it's a great wall, right? My Zarya's doing a lot here. My Reaper's doing a lot. So like you guys actually did a lot. It's just that because we did this like not very well, we don't really get a lot out of it. We have to back up. But overall, it ends up kind of 50-50. I think you guys would have just straight up won this fight though if we had done this properly. Like the wall was so good that you probably just kill the Zarya if everyone's here with speed.
So if we're like, just to kind of clarify, if we're like clearing an angle, like we want to, like we're attacking here and we're afraid the Tracer's going to mark us, so we send someone that way, we would want to chill out until like that's kind of decided kind of deal. And then like, because I feel like if you're, it's like the opposite for the enemy team, right? Like if you are on an off angle trying to like pinch, you want to wait for your team to start doing things before you go in, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of the same for everyone. Like, if we're ever going to do any kind of split for both teams, then you need to know what's going on in the other side of your split and like be looking at each other. The important part of it is trying to make it so they don't get to time it with each other, and that's why like usually if you fight the off angle first, like these people are waiting. Or the off angle is waiting for his team to be ready because they're like scouting for him, right? And then he's saying, "Oh, when you guys push, I can go back on." But if we push him out first, then his team is like, oh, "Okay, well, we're ready to go. What are you doing?" And he's out. And it's like just making sure, like you can do this either way too. Like the last round, I was saying, like this is kind of like the imagine the ball's here, and this is the rest of his team on whatever last round is. And I was saying when the ball goes in and he's out, if you actually instead of peeling ball, if you look at his team and push them away, then like it's just a way of making it difficult to time things with each other, and making sure like whoever is out, you don't give them too much attention and you look at the rest of his team, and then by the time this guy's back in, we actually force these people out, and now they'll never get to time anything with each other. So it depends a lot case by case, like and that's why I always want to stress that like this is usually what I would look to do first, but if he's not here, or if he blinks out, or if he's far, or whatever, like there's a ton of things that could happen. Don't feel like you need to force this at all. Like, it's just about who's closest, how can we mess up their timing, and like what's the easiest way to do it. Because sometimes, like, say the Zarya is holding on this thing here, then the way everything I said is kind of irrelevant. You know, like we can just bubble my Reaper on this guy, and then the Zarya has to back up first, boom, and then it's this guy here in this scenario. But I'm only saying it because these people are so far. And because the Tracer is so close, that's like identify who's closer and who's easier to force out.
Gotcha.
Now, boom. Same. This is like the good version of what should have happened last fight. Like here, like because we did all of that, now the Tracer's forced out. Look at him, he leaves. This is exactly what would have happened if you had done this the first time. And then now we get the same kind of good wall. And this guy just dies because the Tracer's out and our Lucio's with us for speed. And so this is just the difference of like 1 or 2 seconds of timing. Except this time we just kill them all. Boom. Sorry, is obliterated on that corner. So good job. Now we gotta be a little scared because Tracer's still in our space. Boom, good job. I like that fight.
I know, because I know when back to the timing thing, I know when I watch pro play, a lot of the time, if there's someone set up, the front line will literally just sit around the corner and wait for them to be gone. Like some people, like 1 or 2 people will go deal with them if they're on an angle that can be cleared, but without engaging the enemy team, they'll just wait on the they'll literally wait on the corner and like almost watch them and like give them bubbles and stuff.
Yeah, you watch your own teammates and see what's going on. Because the thing is, like, anytime you don't have information, like there's a bunch of ways that we could play this fight depending on how they're set up, but I need to see like what's easier to do first. And until you know what's easier to do, you kind of have to just not fight anyone. Like you can hide here, or you can even hide on this side of the choke or whatever. And it's like if I'm not fighting, then I maintain this high awareness. Like I can look at my guy, I can see what's going on over here. Like we can be planning our fight the whole time too, right? Like ult tracking, that kind of thing. And it keeps you really intelligent.
Intelligent.
Yeah, intelligent.
Be smart, guys.
A lot of syllables.
Nice pick.
How does he do it?
And we forced the recall.
It was
That was great. Good spacing on that walkout. Wait, did you actually jax him?
It didn't come out at all. Yeah.
to a millisecond.
Yeah, I'm just kind of the go. I don't know what to tell you. But
He
Wow.
got
that's
hit by
crazy.
like a right click and a body shot, and he just exploded.
the Kiri like was walking main hardcore. It was the easiest shot ever.
Yeah, this was
Dude,
good
did
spacing.
well.
Like it just back up to these people as we 2v1 the tracer. Boom, he's out. Nice poke on the walk up too. So now's where we need to decide. This is the same kind of thing, right? We're letting them in. So if we're gonna let them in, where are we gonna let them get to? Because we can let them get to like here or here. Like these are the first spots. Actually, you know, to be honest, it starts even before this. Like you can let them get to here, and we could try to fight here. I skipped that because I wouldn't want to do it now because we don't have good ults for it. But if you had Reaper or Grav, then I would look for this, right? Like we can let the Zarya step out to like 2 or 3 steps past this choke where we know he can't kite, like right around this area. And then when he's here, then my Reaper or like we wall this off and then we look for the Grav or something. That would be cool. Here with the ults you have now, I don't want to play a longer fight. I want to let them get to like around here, like 2 or 3 steps past this one, or 2 or 3 steps past this one. And then I want some angles on that. So the setup I would really like is for one of my DPS to fall back here, like to have some kind of angle on this would be really nice. And then one of my DPS to fall back here. And then my Zarya can play wherever is good for him at the moment, like just on this corner or something. And making those angles as you're kiting back do a lot. Now this is a nice blizz, nice wall. You kind of like, this is essentially good enough, like what I would want you to do based on, let me watch everything that happens here. Because I think they kind of do a weird little walk up. Like we have my Mei on one angle and my Reaper on another angle. So this is good enough. And they just completely ignore you. So like if they had pushed you, I would have wanted you to go back here and like keep your angle and then your Zarya can do whatever. But because they didn't push you, like this is actually totally fine. Like, and your angle is so hard. Like they're walking in and the Zarya and the Reaper don't really know what to do. Like this is exactly what I want. Where
W play.
first they're fighting us on the walk up. And then now they see you. And they say, do we push the Mei out or do we push right? And then they decide right, and boom. The Mei gets value. If they had pushed you, you back up, my Reaper gets a ton of value. So this setup was actually really good.
I get it now.
Oh, we might have got Ajax.
Yeah. Watching him,
It was
watching
not-
it,
it was not
watching
mine.
it back, he got grabbed. There's like no time to react.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to Suzu or bubble him. Did we
Yeah.
use everything? Yeah. This is like one of those things where we win this fight here and we don't have Suzu and bubbles. Like I don't want to push. Like when we win this kind of fight, wait for those cooldowns back. Those are the big two, right? I need Suzu. I'm on the wrong guy. I need Suzu 6 seconds, and I need at least one bubble 5 seconds. So wait the 6
I
seconds,
see.
and then this fight is totally different. Like,
It was,
But
re-
never
it was
pushed out
really good
bubbles
by
is
him.
easy.
I don't really think we were ready at all for him to just push Q. I wasn't even thinking
Yeah.
about it.
I mean, like that's just the thing is you never know what's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
anytime this first CD trade happens, I need at least one bubble and my Suzu. And if I have those two, you can outplay anything that happens. Like I can pop a bubble, I can Suzu my Lucio, we can get the beat off. It's way easier. So that's always that rule. Like never push this mid fight without, unless we have a giant ult of our own. Like if you have Grav, whatever, like you can just grab them here. We can kill everyone. That's cool. But make sure like we tell everyone to chill. Like you and Zarya, don't push without those cooldowns.
I think I kind of get it though. I didn't like understand the next level past like letting them in and then just like ulting, but I think I understand like the whole let them in to a spot specifically, like pre-planned out,
Yeah,
and then
exactly. Like
set up around hitting them at that spot.
yeah.
So that way
that's
you
the
kind of
tricky part is,
control the
like,
fight.
As their Zarya pushes our Zarya or whatever tank it, like their hog pushes our hog or whatever, as we're backing up, like our DPS back up to different angles where that spot becomes harder to push. Like they can't push past here. If you want to keep pushing my Zarya, now we're attacking that back line. And then especially when you have ults like this, the Blizzard, this was a really, really well set up Blizzard because of the way he split off. Like if he had backed up with you guys, it would have been way harder for him to do anything. And they could have just free rotated the point and then like it gets really tricky.
Good job, Joanne.
Shout out.
All right, the Tracer's gone. So this is totally fine too, right? Like you guys check, the Tracer's gone, just go main, right? I love this. Because you can just totally get past him without having to mark him. All right. So that was pretty good. The thing we talked about last time where we have a reap roll and we have grav, just use the reap roll and then we can grab in the mid fight.
That's exactly what we were trying to do.
Yeah, it worked really well. I think there was just some micro that got some people killed in this fight. That was a little tricky. Like, I think this is really good reap roll. We bubble him. We toss the grav in. I think you just didn't have fade after this.
No.
This was tricky. And then it's just a weird fight because their beat and the trace is really well set up. I think maybe the only thing I would do differently about this fight is like I would set up a little bit deeper. Like I want some way to like TP in like here or something, or up here. Like TPing up here is really broken. And then if you can get deeper on this, I think you might have lived with the bubble because we get so many of our CDs forced like from here on our side. Like having to wraith in really sucks here. So like I would look for that kind of like deep TP spot. Like if you can get up here, this actually is like a super broken spot on this map, and then you can just drop and reroll. If you can't do that, then it's like I want to sit through white room and like TP across here or something. And there's some kind of really deep setup in this fight to make it easier. I think overall it's a good idea. I think it's just like the way we set up was a little bit suboptimal, but it's good enough. We might still be able to win. Coming back. Yeah, it's tricky. This round is like a lot of mixed. There's some good, some bad. I really like this fight where you let them in and my Mei splits off on this angle and my Reaper splits left. Like this kind of thing is what I always want to try to do if you're gonna let people in. I just think like when we're doing our retake, the first thing is like always look at this angle really quickly, and then see if he's gone. He's gone. That's fine. Like don't ever think that, oh, Cap said we have to clear the angle. Like you don't have to chase him in here. Like we don't have to do any of that shit. But just make sure that he's not gonna destroy our backliners when we walk through.
Gotcha.
And then in those, when we're actually doing like our Reaper bubble turns, like I want us to think about that TP and like where we can actually get in a lot deeper. Because all the space that you get from that like makes a really big difference.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, going for the boot. Almost got it. And we're out. Oh, we hooked. We got bubbled. This is a little bit tricky of a matchup, to be honest, because the Zarya Reaper just kind of like destroy your hog. I think I would want to probably take someone here. Like we can even take my hog here. Like the only advantage that you really have is that the Zarya and the Reaper really want to match your hog. So if you move your hog around the map, then it actually makes it like difficult for them. Like they have to match you in white room. They don't want to do that. Now my Pharah can kind of spam across the bridge. Like that's the way I would want to do it, or the other way around. But I only say this because my Pharah wants to spam bridge. My Pharah doesn't want to go over here. Like this kind of sucks for him. So that's kind of the only way you have to like open up the map. Oh, we're gonna swap. Okay, that's fine too. I like this a little better. I think hog is like a pretty losing matchup into that. Now I want to see a Reaper just TP'd across for Suzu. Tracer's annoying. We go back in again. Oh, we're flipped off. Yeah, I think our timing is just a little tricky. Like when we're playing Zarya Reaper, I really want you two to look at each other and like relay time off of each other. And like this is what I was talking about last time we were playing Hazard, is like my Hazard needs to look back at my team in general. Here you two just need to look at each other, because here my Reaper, like as you're walking up, where's your Reaper? Like can he TP in? Because the way I want to do this bubble turn is probably like my Reaper TPs to here. This would be an awesome TP spot, or here or something, and then he can push these people as I'm walking up, and then my Pharah can peek over this thing, and like this would be really awesome neutral timing. But what happens instead is the Reapers are here from what was happening last fight, and we don't realize. And so our bubble turn kind of sucks because like he has the TP here. We're just not ready to be going. So like I really want you guys to look at each other. This needs to be clean because we just used the bubble and our TP and we got nothing. And the whole fight's kind of over now. Like, if you get to use that TP here, like this will just be so clean.
I think I actually do that, but like way later. I like try to go
Yeah.
into the room with a TP.
Yeah, like that's how I would want to do it every time. Like if we're ever having to like use our CDs on this walk up, that means we timed our stuff with each other pretty badly.
Yeah, because I really hate fighting on the bridge.
Yeah, no one wants to fight on the bridge. It sucks for us.
I'm thinking about Lucio Boop, Tracer flank,
Yeah,
while
there's just
dealing
too
with this
much
Zarya
that
and
can
the
happen,
Reaper
like-
like front line. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go white. I don't hate this. I think this is a little trickier for our Pharah. Like I think bridge is honestly a little better for us, but this is not the worst. It's just gonna. Okay, I think this is a little early. Let me watch it though. Yeah, I would want to, in this comp, always take our bubble and TP trade, like CD trade, before we use our big ults, because until the CDs are out, it's way too hard to like forcibly kill people. Like these people definitely have all their CDs. Yeah, this guy has Wraith and TP. This guy has 2 bubbles. Like there's just no way we're getting anything. So walk up to here and then bubble my Reaper on point, let him TP, bubble. And then as the bubble and the Wraith is ending, then we rush up on a point and then he'll get his CDs back way faster. We can seize him if we need. Like that's the way I want to play this fight. Just don't rush yourself. Like find the way to do our like Reaper TP and bubble first, and then this will be a lot easier because we should get some space out of that before we like my Pharah should have a little bit of time to do this kind of thing or something like one of these sides. We're just kind of going a little too fast. All right, bubble barrage. I don't hate comboing beat barrage there, but if you're gonna do it, we need to really nail this grab and Reaper ult fight.
Yes. Hi.
And we also need to make this beat hard to use on this walk up. We're gonna go white. We see it.
Yeah, because we have no ults and they have 4.
Yeah, this is gonna be
We're
tricky.
2 and
So
they have
like
4.
here, we need to play this really well. Let me see how we do it. Zarya gets grabbed. Okay, we live. Ah, giant grab. So this is like, there's some good, some bad here too. The way I would have wanted to do this probably is I want to catch this cross and make this cross really difficult, like the very first part of the cross. And you don't have to fight this hard, but I think we were saying this last time too. Like this walk up from here to here should be hard, and this walk up from here to here should be really hard. Like this is where I want to catch them for sure. I would love to catch them here if we have the time and the scouting to do it. You won't always get that because like you're spamming bridge. Sometimes they just slip past you, whatever. So get whatever you can get out of this and don't force it. But this is where I need to really be like, once you see they're going here, I want my Pharah to set up above here as much as we can, like drop on them here. I want my Reaper to be camping this corner or something, TP back here. And then I really want to like stuff this and don't let them through here. Because letting them in so far, like just let them grab you before we get to do anything. Like I want to be Reaper TPing in here, bubble him. My Pharah drops, like this is where we let them in. But you still get some kills because like the ult combo is just really good. But it's just we let them in so far that both DPS got a lot of value. The Zarya gets a lot of value. Now it's basically impossible. We touch, yeah, it's too hard. See, I think the big thing to me from this map, and especially like if you guys, I don't know how much you guys VOD on your own, but if you're ever looking at codes and stuff on your own and you're trying to think about how these fights should work, there's 2 big steps. And on like defending a retake, I want to know exactly where we're going to let them in and how you're going to set up for that, right? So like where should we let them into? Because for example, in White Room on this map, it should be like let the guy get to like around here, or maybe let him even touch a point or something. But letting them past here is like really, really tough, right? Like I want to think, how are we going to set up for this hit? because this Reaper ult could have worked in this space. Like I want to think about how to make it work here. If you are the team that's retaking, I want to think about where we want to do, like in this comp, where my DPS want to be, where we want the TP to be, and like how do we walk up with that timing? Because our TPs, like we didn't really get to, we kind of rushed everything before our Reaper was able to get good TPs off in this neutral. And this is like really our only space making tool in the neutral, to be honest, in this comp. Like if my Reaper's not TPing somewhere, then we're kind of just all standing behind our Zarya and he's just taking all the damage to the face. And like that's just not a great way to play this matchup. But
Yeah, it's
you
kind
guys
of
have any
how it
questions about
felt.
this map before I
Nah.
move on?
I think I get it.
Let's go to Kings.
We're still doing the
Ready for battle.
1 hour scrim, right? For the Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, would you guys rather look at this or Espa? I didn't realize I spent so much time on the first.
This because it's our. We tried something on Esperance that didn't really work.
Okay, go.
It was kind of like a desperation thing because we were losing.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
What if we had a thing where, like, after the VOD review, you have to guess what seed the opponent was?
What seed
Well,
was
I know.
this?
I kind of know two of these players. Like these are like legit players, I think.
The whole team was
I know most of
GM.
them.
Their whole team is GM.
It's like I know I've seen this guy before in ranked. I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, their whole team is GM, and it's. Wait, should I tell them the team name? I don't know.
Let him guess the seed. I want to see what he said.
Yeah, sure.
Seed out of how many?
8.
8? Yeah.
Out of 8.
It's
I feel
broken
like
up
this
into
is
8.
like.
This is Division
Wait, what
2.
seed are we? What seed are we?
7.
I feel like
4,
this team
right?
is like 2.
I think we're 7 now.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. He said 2.
It's like 2 or 3.
That's good.
No, this is Illinois State's club team, and they're seed 1.
Oh,
Did it
okay.
first.
Yeah.
I remember when we won the first map of Control.
The second seed, we actually went 2 and 3, and it was actually pretty
Yeah.
close. But
Home, destroy the venture. Knife the hog. Okay, not bad. So I will say on this first point defense, the trickiest part of this is like the way you guys are holding hotel. If this guy doesn't int and they like take the high ground around this way, we need some way to do one of two things. Either we need to like push the rest of the team and like actually take this part of the map from them, and then we're gonna have to touch a point. That's kind of hard to do. Or we need to have somebody like 3, 2, 1 go fight this high ground with them. So here it would have to be like my Mei would have to wall up, and then like my supports can go with them. We can fight that. You could do that. That's gonna be like a little trickier, but you need to do one of those two things. If we just sit in hotel and you let them take high ground, there's gonna be basically nothing you can do if you miss that window.
I think that's what we do to them on offense.
It's basically what everyone does to each other, and it's actually like almost impossible to defend. Like almost nobody defends.
I think
Super Fair.
they had Orisa on defense, and we just full circled the whole high ground, cleared 2 people, and they die, and then we like win the point off that
Yeah.
basically.
So like right around here is when we need to be making that move. Like when you see the person like start to cross like from this high ground to this high ground, we really need to like either 3, 2, 1 explode out this way, catch these supports, like force them onto point, and then if someone has to sit on point, that's really unfun for this guy, right? Because now we have a spam angle on him, and we can just kill that person. Or if you excuse me, my Mei could like be holding this high ground with like my Lucia or something, and you can actually try to fight them off if you want to do that. But here, since you guys started low, like we need to be pushing around here right now, and like missing this window is gonna suck for you guys probably, unless you cross map knife to Lucio.
I
That's one way to do it.
headshot him, and then he knifed him and pulled him in, and he just exploded.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, I mean that's one way.
Also,
to do
just
it.
saying, we have we have May, Torb, Queen, and they went Orisa double flyer.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I fed.
Getting
That's
a
my
little
bad.
counter comp.
And then our Torb
Yeah.
fed. So
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
my
don't know,
bad.
man.
I wanted to go fast,
Oh,
but that was a bad call and bad by me.
So I have like a this is like a general question. Like, if our DPS are split, do you want us to have a support split as well?
Usually, yeah. Like, at least your Lucio. It kind of depends, cause like, if your queen needs speed, then he needs to just get it, and like, your DPS probably just shouldn't be splitting unless they have like a really good reason to. But and this, like, in the defensive scenario, yeah, because your queen doesn't need speed until like they make a move. Like, my queen's not just gonna run it down before something happens. So like, one of my DPS is gonna split somewhere. Like, my support should be with them. Someone should be with them, and then my queen's waiting for like them to step up onto point. Then my queen can go. Then my Lucio can leave this guy if he doesn't want to push, and then my Lucio can speed my guy. Or if this guy wants to push at the same time, then we speed him to deepen his angle and like pinch with the queen. But there's a lot of things you can do as long as you're doing something and it's useful. Then good job.
Gotcha. Is the Lucio usually the one off angling with the non-tank?
Yeah, Lucio is usually the one because like as your tank is trying to cross that space, he needs a lot of healing most of the time. It depends. Like some tanks don't need it. Like if you're playing like a shield tank, like a Ram or Sig or something, or sometimes even Diva, then sometimes you can get away with it. But on Queen, you definitely need it. Like he's gonna take damage up the ass on this walk up.
I mean, my Lucio's the GOAT. He just killed 3, so.
It's
Yeah,
true.
actually, nice clutch. Oh, cross
Yeah.
map's weird. Nice rush.
Circuits engaged.
Blizz is impossible to use in this comp. We're not gonna take any points off for that.
Time,
Oh,
time for
deep
the
push.
reckoning.
Hit 2 with this. This is like, I like the mid fight clutch. You guys just have great like target selection and pretty good mechanics, so you get a lot of these kills in mid fight. But I think this pre fight is just so tricky. Like as we're coming out of here, I really want to either have my Torb like in this pocket where you can be shooting here, or I want you to be here and my Mei to be up in this pocket. And since like we know like my Mei's coming back from spawn, like I would rather you just play up here. If you have enough time, like you could get up here or up here or up here, that would be awesome. But you don't have time, like just go over to this little pocket and just shoot them as they're coming across some point. Because the more stacked you are, like the more random spam you're just gonna be catching from across the map.
Yeah, and I
like,
swung
you
too
just caught
wide.
like a fucking spear and like everything. Like yeah. So I think if you guys had gotten to set up, like my Torb is here and then you guys come here, then like my Mei can do this flank, my Queen can be here, my Torb can be here. This is really nice angles for everyone. I think this fight would have just been clean. We have Rush, we have
Junker Queen.
Queen ult, we have Beat.
Time for the reckoning.
Well, if I would have TP'd to Bops, I would have. We could have won that fight, I think.
Yeah, you might have been able to. This is a little tricky, but you might have just ended up catching the spear anyways and dying. So
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
we're matching Orisa. Yeah, we swapped to Cass. The Cass is top. So this is where like we don't really have any ults to farm. Like if you want to go first, it probably has to be with Torble. I wouldn't even hate that. Like I want to just 3-2 swing together and speed around this corner. The only thing I would wait for, like cart to cross this is fine. This is step number 1. Step number 2 is I want to let the Orisa get to like right to this corner. As soon as he steps up to here, this is what I want to be thinking, right? Like now we go. My Torb can just ult. We can throw a bunch of stuff behind them and we can push this Orisa as hard as we can. And you need to do it pretty soon, or you need to give some space. Because if you let this Orisa come to this corner and you don't use your ult, then he's going to turn on you. You guys are going to all die. Like, and also this guy's going to get caught out. This is going to suck.
I believe we're coming
Just
to
make sure
do
going
that
into this
right
fight,
now.
like, if we're ever on the same corner that they are, like we need to go now, or we need to get off and just let them have it. This guy goes in, boom, I would be going no. They're split. Yeah.
Justice reign.
I think we waited a little bit long. Like the Orisa got to the corner and the Genji made an angle. Like those are two really big triggers. Like if you see anyone starting to split, oh the stuff is still on the screen. It's like a visual bug. Like right now when the Orisa's up here, this is when I would have gone. And this guy can call it because he has the best angle ever, or my Orisa can call it. Like, but waiting these like 3 extra seconds gets this guy killed. And now this fight is like just too hard. We just don't have damage.
Justice reigns from above.
Iris gets his face blown off by Barrage. I also think there would have been really nothing wrong with like if you don't want to push with Torbolt, because pushing with Torbolt is kind of awkward. Like just give the corner. Like we can just put my supports with my guy up here, make it really hard to take this high ground from him, and then we can give like an extra corner and play here, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's kind of up to the person with the ult. Like anyone can really make that call if you want, but if the person with the ult like you realize the push is awkward, like just call it off, give it extra space. Yeah, we're peeking with 2 people in spawn. Come on, guys. Gotta look around. I know you guys want to touch, but what did you guys see when we were walking up here? Okay, so we're about to swing this corner, you guys. So what do I need to know? We're gonna 3-2-1 this corner. I know where my team is.
True.
We are as far as we could possibly be from being ready. You guys just get obliterated up here.
I'm like crazy slow too.
Yeah. So like, I really want to build this habit. Like this is the same as going up to the bridge and like bubbling while my Reaper's on the far off angle. Like anytime we come up to a corner, we're gonna swing the corner together. Look at your team. Where are we? Are we ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom, then we can go. And sometimes we're not ready, and we need to wait 10 extra seconds. Because losing this type of fight really sucks. Like that was our second defense. It's just gone.
Yeah, and I'm seeing like just checking for each other and understanding your team in the fight, as well as timing, is just everything.
It really is. Like especially right now, like in these kind of metas where there's just less poke, like it's so important. Like in the hit scan metas, like there's a lot more of like sojourn angles and whatever, doing all that stuff properly, but right now it's kind of the most important thing. So swing, we spray Lucio. This rush is a little early too. Like we've done this a couple times where like I want to make sure we can trade out CDs and play our neutral like as much as we can before we use this rush. So like when we 3-2-1 this rush, first of all, I want to see if we can get my Ashe up here as we do this rush. So like if we're peeking from across here, like I want to watch for one of these people to drop or something. What did you guys see actually? Let me go to your preview. There's 2 things we can do. Like the Genji's dropped. Now what we can do since the Genji's dropped is we can 3-2-1 swing up here, and then my Lucio and my Kyrie and my Ashe can take this as 3, and this would be really nice. You guys will just kill this Pharah, and then if he leaves somehow miraculously, gets away from you guys, we just get the angle, and then we can rush around this way. That's nice. So just use our neutral first, get the good position, and then rush. Because even if they kite, if we have the good position, we can still chase, so we can see all of them, and it's really easy. Rushing from the far position almost always just gets it kited. So like just think about what that really good position is. Like I want here, or if nobody's here and I don't want it for some reason, then it's like around here, right? Like make my Rosa 3-2-1 swing. Someone can peek like here or something, rush around this way, boom. Even if they kite away from it, like we still see their kite and we shoot them the whole time, and the chase is really easy. Nice kill on the assault though. I don't really want to have to use 2 for 0, but it's better than losing the fight, so. So now we're kind of in that similar situation again, where like we're defending the retake. Where do I want to let them get to? And what kind of angles do I want to set up when we're letting them in, right? So like this, obviously, this is just good for you. The Genji might dash on you, but whatever. Like this is just a good spot for you to be, and you'll just drop. For you, it's kind of like, do you want to play here, develop this angle? If we're letting them to like here, and we're not letting them in any farther, this would be a good spot for you. if we're gonna let them in farther than here, this will be a bad spot for you because you'll get caught out. So like that's why the specifics are really important. Because if your Rissa plays this corner, this is a good spot for you. If your Rissa wants to let them in, if your Rissa wants to play this corner, this is a really bad spot. Like they'll just 3-2-1 the Genji blade on you, and they'll catch you out in this. So I'm interested to see where you guys let them into. Okay, well, Lucy just picked across the map. My bad, I guess.
Well, when I
Okay,
play
well, you
Torb, I
got-
play like an AI. I like my positioning as like an AI. Play main, do damage.
Yeah, you just die with gold. Happens.
Look at my tank, bro.
I will say I was like staying on high ground. I didn't want to like give it up, so
Yeah,
I kind of LOS'd them by accident.
I wouldn't be too afraid to drop because you guys could just take it back. Like there's nothing wrong with it. But he also died with gold, so it's kind of everyone. This kite is tricky. Like you guys need to do full reset. Like I would either. You guys are holding this space for way too long. Like your tank just died. Like I want to get back to here and take this high ground. Like retake it after my tank gets back. Kiting like trying to stay in the fight when your tank is dead is like they're just gonna chase you and kill you. Nice beat. You live the barrage. Nice Torbolt. They just have too many ults. And our Ashe is dead. Yeah, we just lost third to some micro mistakes from our tank and our Ashe, but I think here was like this is the really important fight to me. Like the first point fight, like when we let them into around here and they start to like really develop the map and develop angles, we need to make our move. Like either I start one of my DPS here, like I start my Torb, my Lucio here or something, and then we can fight this hard and then you guys can push point at the same time. Or if we don't want to do that, we need to push through this way and then make this angle, and then my tank can fight point at the same time or something.
From that
Here.
Sorry, from that high ground spot you said for Torb, where do I rotate once I start like taking too much heat if I'm up here?
You can just go back to here and like you should have your Lucio with you and like he'll just heal up here or something.
Gotcha. And then
if
just
they put
like
a
play
ton of
this
people up
bridge, or
here- Yeah, basically like you can poke out here until they get to you, and then when someone comes up here, you can just duel them from here. But it's just about making sure that like your tank doesn't get spammed out, because like your tank can hide hotel and you can play here, and then they don't actually get to like really spam out your tank as their touching point. If they get to like here, then it's like now we're getting hard spammed out and we can't actually fight point.
okay.
And then if they send like 3 top, then you can back out the window to like our side, and then our rest of our team can push point with our Lucio or something.
0 to 3.
Then also that fight on second when we're trying to push it with the Torbolt. Like if you ever realize the push is just kind of awkward, that probably means it's not gonna work. Like just fight in a different area. Just
Actually,
back up here,
yeah,
and
I
then,
actually
like,
wanted to do it there, but I hesitated and I waited too long.
yeah, that's just the actually funny enough. I don't know if you guys watch Face It, but there's a team that I do VODs for in Face It called Young and Beautiful, and they've done this exact same fight like 4 times. It just never works. I keep giving this VOD and they keep doing it, but like almost always they would get to this corner and they would be like, we want to push around this corner, but it's just awkward. Like just don't push around the corner. Like if you're ever approaching a fight and you realize like this is gonna be awkward, it probably is just not a good place to be fighting like most of the time. Like some ults make this work. Like if we could turn the corner with Rush, that's awesome. But they're like turning this corner with like a ram ult and like the backline's here. It's like this just sucks. Like let's just put my ram like here or something, and then make the backline walk up to this, and then it's like suddenly things become way easier if you just think about it, taking the fight in a different spot a lot of the time.
Gotcha.
Ready for battle.
I guess yeah, because frankly, I think every time I'd want to swing that corner on that second section. I swear, even in comp, it's always awkward because you just take a lot of poke because everyone's forced to be on that one corner on defense. You can't really like set anything up because the left side is too far of a flank for any of our heroes, and then that high ground is a bit too risky because like Juen just got poked out and died. So
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like
one of
I
the
just feel
biggest
that
things
all the
to
time.
me. Yeah. If you guys are setting up and you realize it's really hard to poke, that probably means it's also hard to like fight in the area in general, right? Like my cast wants to poke up here, but it's like he's having to hide. These 5 people are looking at him. You guys are trying to poke and scout, but like you just can't really do it. Like it probably means that the area just sucks for us. Like I would much rather like just chill on this corner. This is really easy to poke from and scout from.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
that's a really easy test for you. If it's like it's easy to poke, it's easy to fight. If it sucks to poke, it probably sucks to fight here also. Diva gets in top. Lucy gets in top.
I'm looking at how they're playing it too, and they have BAP in window, they have a DPS high ground, they have Tracer low ground.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of
This
doing
is
what
like
you
a more
said to
normal way to
do.
play the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now it's like you guys are doing the right thing. Like we get in top, you guys have this good angle. So like you guys are doing the right thing. But it's still just a little hard. Like that was a good clear though. You guys played that really well. Everyone gets in. We just get demeched on the way in. What happened here? Why do we stop chasing?
I don't remember.
I think Eli asked that exact question.
Yeah, you said BAP 1 HP. I'm like, oh,
You know, because I like headshot him with a rail or body. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're just not quite ready. Like this is one of those things where like we're missing the checkpoint again. Like there's a checkpoint in here where we all need to look at each other and make sure everyone's ready to be going. And it's like right around in this tunnel, right? Like we do this, they're leaving, they're scared, right? Like we need to look around. Like where are we? Because my Kiri's not ready. We don't 3-2-1 this cleanly out of here, and so we get speared, and now like my Kiri's having to look at 2 things and heal 2 people. You're 1, but my Surge is 1, right? So like this sucks. Like chill in the tunnel for a second.
I see.
I really want this to be, or here even too. Like if they're not poking, like I need this to be so clean that my Diva is full health and my Sojourn is full health, and my Sojourn destroys these people and my Diva gets in. Because the first part of the map was so nice that like, yeah, we aren't gonna lose it. I was gonna say if we lose it, I'll be really sad. Okay, nice. We cleaned up anyways. You guys did so much of the map that like it was probably basically impossible to lose, but Chris is touching. Chris is just in that statue. Gotta kill that guy. Marie. Genji has a really good angle. I think what I would want to do here is retake top again eventually. Like if you guys get forced at a top, like right when you guys force the recall here, this is that checkpoint, right? Like make sure he's out. And then I want to 3-2-1 like slide you this way. Oh, why is my pen like that? I want to slide you this way. Like with my Lucio, my Soji go here, boom. This would be like your Genji has such a good angle, your Diva has such a good angle. I think this is just a little awkward for you.
Gotcha.
Like the Orisa is just kind of in your face the whole time. And if you don't want to go top, then I want you to be here instead of on the same corner as your tank. Like being on the same corner as your tank just means that you're just going to be catching random spears and spins in your face. Like if you're here, or you could even just slide up to here or something too, right? It's like, then this Orisa has to look at you and he's like, oh, I can't reach that far.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to get poked at and die.
Yeah, and I also think I could have just not left the high ground after we cleared it initially. Too.
Yeah, probably. That's the easier way to do it. But sometimes you just get forced out. Like I didn't see where the Tracer was.
I don't think I got forced out at all. I
No
could
window.
have stayed up there.
Everyone lives a window. Now I need to live in Wrestle. And this Orisa is cross-mapping you every fight.
Yeah.
Oh, you get out of
That was a
here.
spear magnet, man.
So the way I'd want to play this fight, I know what you guys planned, but we have a ton of ults, right? So I want to plan in order so that we don't blow them all, right? In general, Overclock and Rush are great first ults to be using. I don't want to be using these ults first. 1, because I want to beat whatever they use, right? And then 2, like Blade is just hard to use, like at the beginning of the fight to reach. So I would love it if you guys overclocked or rushed fairly early, like probably around here. And then you can beat whatever they use first, right? Like whether they Wrestle or they Sojourn ult, beat. And then I want you guys to make your way through here or like get some kind of map space out of this in this ult fight. But let me see how it goes. Poking this guy out. Okay, rush first. That's fine. You live without B. That's nice. Good Suzu.
This ends
Blade forces
now.
there. B. Ah, we kind of used everything. Okay, so I think there's some good, some bad here. I think the rush is great. I think the blade is a little early. I don't think it's the worst. Like you forced their B, but our whole team is kind of kiting. Like you're kind of 1v3 here. So this is not the end of the world, but like in almost always like you can just wait. Like if you just chill up here while climb this thingy, wait for us to clear the Orisa first, then we can actually amp and Suzu on the blade. But force the beat.
This ends.
I think we just didn't need this overclock.
Yeah.
60 seconds remaining.
You guys won though.
We did win the fight at least.
Payload.
We did win the fight. Winning the fight is always better than losing the fight.
Yeah.
So I will
Sun
never.
Tzu said that.
Yeah, I think he did. He wrote that down.
They popped
I will
2,
never
we
care that
popped
much about-
3 or 4, we won the fight. It's okay. Good trade.
You sound like a great coach for what was it? SSG. You're a great coach.
That's actually funny. I almost was coach for SSG this
This
season.
ends now.
But
Dude, do I suck or what? Like, oh my god.
yeah,
I think
this
you
is
low-key
I'm
got one
dead
clip.
first
I think you
again.
Low-key got one clip.
this is our neutral positioning is a little greedy.
I remember my Suzu was a little late, but like
Reaching for
low-key,
this
I think you just got
guy.
one clip.
Well, we also low-key just have no ults, and our whole front line just got forced out. Like as our diva goes in, this swinging what you were swinging is fine, but when he's coming back, you need to get out, and you kind of missed your window.
This
Yeah, I think you kind of end up on the same corner as our tank a lot, which is like why this is happening to you. Like
I'm
here
like,
was the
I'm
same
like
thing. Like
playing like a Reaper.
yeah, like you need to play those windows where our tank goes in, then you swing, and when our tank comes back, you come back, and then always like you kind of get to use him as a buffer, and then when he dies, we blame him instead, or he bombs.
One gets one.
Special delivery.
It's got to be a hate crime.
Yeah, they just bombed you for no reason.
Oh, we're on clipped again. This retake, I would almost always go top first. It's basically impossible to like just swing out of this choke, especially like into Orisa and do anything. Like just 5-man take up here and poke from here, and then when you poke from here, this guy is to leave. And then now, if you like, you don't have to do this rotate or anything. Like sometimes this is cool, but just poke him out of here, and then he'll back up, and then boom, we can drop. But this is like nobody's getting through here. Like
Disruption
just the angles are too good. The Orisa just gets to stuff like 1v5.
initializing system. 사고칠 준비된 사람.
East up.
Thrusters. Initiate 안녕. Mobilizing.
Shit. I like that for a second. Do we just do the same retake here? Yeah, we just get caught. Yeah, this retake is basically impossible. I'll be very surprised if you guys make it work. Our rush gets kited. Yeah, we die.
ends. 60 seconds remaining.
All right, luckily we got some trades, so they have to back up, so you don't have to do it this fight. But always remember, we retake here, 5-man come up here first and do this. And it'll be
What,
way
like
easier.
5-man sit in the window?
Yeah, like we don't have to you don't have to stay here. Like you at least poke him out if you want to go main, or if we have like a good ult, like overclock or something, we can go this way. That's cool, or someone can do something. But go here instead of going here, because you don't get to just swing out into Ram or Orisa. If it's like Diva, maybe you can get away with it, or like a dive tank or something. But into those really strong ground tanks, they're just gonna hold you there forever.
I'm speared again.
30
So
remaining.
there's 2 ways to set this ult up. Either ult. I really want to take both of my supports, and whichever of my DPS is going to ult first, I'll high ground and then ult from this way. If neither of your supports come with you, then this ult's going to be like really, really hard to set up. I'd probably want to do overclock first too. just because we know like they have some ults, and also the blade is just always a little bit harder to use first than overclock. But
30
let me see how we do it.
remaining.
Oh wait, hang on.
Dodge this.
I just saw something really interesting.
My ultimate is
30 seconds remaining.
Holy shit! Yeah, he just completely missed you.
He's
You're
invisible.
behind
He's
now.
invisible.
nerf this.
Okay. I like your setup on that blade. That's actually insane that the bomb kills that guy. But not having supports with you, like I really want our supports to go with him. If we get to do this and TP through to this guy, then everybody lives.
10 seconds remaining.
And then my Soj can just slide through on like either get Mega and try to live on his own through this way or whatever. Or he can go top with you guys even.
Disruption.
If my Genji's like blading and like I can't see him from where I am, like because I'm like chilling with my Soj or whatever, do I TP to him to help him out? Because I feel like I would just die immediately.
The way it probably would have happened here is you guys set up together in the first place solves a lot of your problems. Like, if you guys had started here, like Lucio and Kiri start here, my Soj can chill here or he can chill over here or something. This is like where most of the problems get solved. Because if you have to TP to him, it probably means you guys weren't close enough to start with. Then like when he blades in here, we amp him in, then my Lucio could just go here and you can TP to my Lucio. And then you guys are just chilling and shooting wherever you want. Diva will meet up with you guys. And then my Genji can like, if we need to TP to him, if he goes even farther here, then you can TP in like way behind, and it'll be you two versus like 2v2 or something, and that's way chill. But if it's ever like Genji's blading here and you feel like you have to TP this way, this really sucks. I don't ever want to do this, and that probably means you should have just set up with him to begin with, or like set up deeper in general. Because here, like, I would want you guys to like already be with him, and like you guys just get to flip here. Your Lucio gets to go here or go here or something, and like this is just broken. Like we'll just boop everybody in. You guys are so safe. You get to just pop, shoot everybody with headshots.
Time to dive in the bomb.
10 seconds remaining. Overtime.
I get some weird trades though, because of how that was set up.
This ends now. This ends now.
All right, we beat to live. We live OC and window. Yeah, we just. I think this fight was like the really important one. Like I won't take many points off for the very end fight because they just have so much and it's awkward. But I think in general for this map, I would probably keep the same theme. One, because I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but two, because it's like it's really, really important that anytime you guys are like making a play or figuring something out or taking a part of the map, like I really want you guys to look at each other before, like there are these checkpoints before anyone's fighting anybody, right? Like here, when we're making our blade or overclock play, it's like right here, right? Where it's like, we know the Arista's here. So before anyone goes and pokes or fights or anything, then it's like, what are we going to do, right? We have blade, we have overclock. Plan to use one of them, give both your supports to that guy and figure out where he's going, right? Because it could be here, right? Like we could go here, this would be awesome, or we could go here or something, but like he needs to get somewhere really good. Both my supports need to go with him. Everybody else needs to be super chilling and not taking any damage. Because the worst things that can happen are one, we end up everybody going main because we didn't figure anything out, and then my blade or my overclock comes from main, and then it doesn't work, right? That's like the worst thing, number one. The second worst thing is my Soj or my Diva are taking damage, and my Kiri needs to heal someone, as he also needs to help my blade that's setting up. And it's like my Kiri having to look in two directions, really, and my Lucio, like having to help everyone because we didn't chill, we didn't figure it out, and like we didn't time it well. So I really want to avoid those things. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys have any other questions from this map? I think
I think I'm
a little bit
good.
over.
Play slow
Anybody?
and intelligent.
Yeah, slow and intelligent. Like the slower you play the pre-fight and the more time you give yourself, the easier it is to play the rest of the fight. Because it's like you don't have to make so many on the fly decisions. Like here, like one of the most uncomfortable things as a support player is when you're in this situation, right? Where it's like, do I heal my Diva? Do I heal my Sojourn, right? Usually that means we missed that checkpoint, which was like right here, which is like figure out what's going to go on here. And then we 3-2 win the fight cleanly. Boom, my Diva's full health. He does whatever he wants. If you need to Susan my Sojourn, you Susan him really quickly, right? That kind of thing. And it's like, it just limits the amount of like chaos and feeling like you have to do two things at once. But all right, if you guys don't have any more questions, or if you think of any more later, feel free to DM me.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Thank you. I will see you then.
Bye bye, Cap.
Yep, see ya.
All right, so checking for each other and timing is everything.
So it's
Hell
all enormous
nah,
fault.
bro.